Thanks again to everyone that came and checked me out yesterday. That was really cool of you. Hung out for the stream, all that kind of stuff. Super badass. We did all right. We did okay. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. We made it happen. We lost a really easy one. You know, it was okay. We are getting better in NBA. So progression. It's nice to see it. It's been fun. That's for sure. It's been fun with it. I just wanted to take a few minutes at the beginning, like how yesterday I did my little bit of a nerd haul. Today, I want to talk about my favorite graphic novel. All right. I know if you guys have followed me for a while, you probably already know what this is going to be. It's always been my top favorite. It's when I did my top 10 list or whatever years ago. This was number one, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was number one. It would be between this and something else, depending on my day. But it would always be up there. It's one of these books that, you know, when most people talk about their favorite, they talk about Watchmen, Why the Last Man, you know, some Spider-Man or Batman entry or something. And that's cool. That's you. That's your favorite. That's how you do. That's great. My favorite, Black Hole. This book was basically the graphic novel to show me that it's not all about like superheroes and powers and all that kind of stuff. That serious stories, stuff I can actually relate to, all that kind of stuff, be told in comic format where I can actually enjoy it. Before reading this book, I never really took comic books like that. I always just, like I said, read my Swamp Thing or my Batman or Punisher or Conan, and that's what comics were. Superheroes or whatever, you know. It didn't have this take to it. Now, this came out in 1995. It sets plates in like mid 70s-esque Seattle, and it's just following around teenagers in high school trying to, you know, make shit happen, do their thing, act like everyone else, fit in. The only like really fucked up thing is there's an STD going on, and normally STDs you can hide, but in this book it transforms you into some way. It gives you some sort of disfigurement right there out in the open where everyone can fucking see it, and how people treat you based off of that. You know, there's groups of kids that get so deformed because of it that they don't want to be around society, or society doesn't want them around, so they go and live off on their own. There's people that just don't want these kind of people around, and so they dispose of them and kill them and do whatever they need. And you know, it goes from like really simple stuff where you can't see it, like the one guy grows like a mouth in a certain spot, but then you can go to like very serious shit where like someone has a tail, and you know, like here's one guy, like he almost looks like a fucking zombie-esque, right? Like, it is what it is. It's a really good book in the sense that, like I said, it's teenagers with the peer pressure of like having sex and fitting in and doing what everyone else is doing, and then it also kind of like highlights the risks involved in that, and then having to be like everyone else. It's just, it really jibed with me. It really spoke to me. And the simplicity of the artwork, like I said yesterday with the Alan Moore Swamp Thing run, you know, that artwork was like over the top, and having it oversized with the Absolute Edition, you get to see all the detail, and that way Alan Moore's writing is more spread out and the story's told better, and blah 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 blah. This, it's super simple. I have it in the black and white. I have no idea what the issues if they're in black and white or not. I've never actually seen a black hole issue in the wild. There's 12 of them out there. I've never ran across one. I know they're out there. I know, once again, you can go on eBay and get them, but I have never run across them in the wild. If I did, I probably would buy them. It didn't matter what issue it was. But this is hands down, yeah, like that guy's chick's tongue in the dude's mouth that he has in his neck. Like, yeah. This is hands down one of my favorite. If you haven't read it, it's pretty easy to get hands on. Like, I'm gonna check Amazon right now. I'm more than likely it's available. Yeah, you can get the on Amazon.ca. You can get the paperback for under $30, and I would recommend it for that. It's definitely a solid read. It's always been, like I said, my favorite. It's just that jiviness, it's goodness, you know. But yeah, we'll continue on with where we picked up yesterday, and that is with NBA 2K22. Let's switch this over. Oh, for a second here. Going back to what we were talking about with the graphic novels and stuff. I'm feeling like I am gonna probably do like another top 10 list, a more up-to-date one. I don't remember my other one, so I don't know how different it's gonna be. I can tell you this: Watchmen's not gonna be on it, just like it wasn't on it last time, and I got a lot of shit for that, and I don't give a flying fuck, because I don't think the Watchmen's that good. So there, I said it. It's out there. It's Black Hole's probably gonna, spoiler, it's gonna be number 1 or 2 depending on the day. Why the Last Man's probably gonna be on it, you know, stuff like that really hits home. You know, go from there. Probably one Batman series is gonna be on it. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. It should be fun. I haven't done that kind of stuff in a while, and to go through and pick out the stuff that still like hits home for me, I think would really, really, really fun and interesting, and go from there. All right, now enough of me talking about pointlessness that you guys don't really give a flying fuck about. Let's get into this.